best friend is like, hey, oh my god, let's FaceTime. Are you guys looking for a cheap, wireless, and very portable lapel mic like the one that I'm wearing right now? Well, I got some news for you. This isn't no fancy Sennheiser wireless system. This isn't no fancy nothing system. This is very simple and, well, you could probably pick this up for, like I said, very cheap. And considering that I got this one for $13.99 on Amazon, and you can control it with your phone, just makes it everything that I just listed. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Noah and welcome back to the Quite Unique Media channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the PopVoice technically wireless lapel microphone. It's listed on Amazon for $13.99, so just under $15 in case you're on a budget. And while most of the time, nowadays at least, most people have some sort of new gen iPod, or they have an iPhone or any type of smartphone that has a headphone jack, unless you have the iPhone 7, then you really have the option to buy one of these and use it for your phone. Now, before we get into the audio tests, I just want to tell you guys from personally hearing it that it is actually good for its price. Again, it acts as if it's a wireless one. One of the key features when you have a wireless microphone that you need to keep in mind is that there are radio frequencies controlling the microphone. So if there's something interfering with the signal, then you have a problem. Right now, I'm actually gonna step out of the room. You guys can hear my voice. It's probably not gonna change much if we step out. But when we come back in, it's still the same. That's one of the great things. If I were to step out of this room and the camera was not to follow me with a wireless system, well, if the walls were thicker than they are, the radio frequencies would probably get cut off and the microphone would eventually start cutting out. So, like I said, for its price, it's extremely good. And now let's actually switch into the audio test before I get into some of the awesome features that this mic has, even though there's really only like two. So this is the audio test, and right now you're listening to my Canon PowerShot SX260 HS. And while it's got somewhat decent audio for starting out, there's a lot of background noise. And if we were to take this camera outside, there would be a lot of wind. And the wind would really increase the bad audio. So for a starting method, if you're sitting in a room like I am right now and you guys want to film, okay, maybe great for a starter, but most people nowadays have a phone in their pocket. I happen to have an iPhone 6S as my personal choice for a phone, and this is the audio you can get from the phone. Take into consideration that the phone microphone is on the bottom, or at least the one that I'm using, because I know when you talk on the phone, your mouth is down here, it's not up here. So I have that pointing in my direction, which basically allows the audio to be much greater than what it initially was. So now you guys are hearing the lapel mic. This is the PopVoice lapel mic in case you got lost in this video, and it's ranging in price right now from $13.99 to $15 on Amazon, when really it's about $45 to $50 on sale for a crazy amount less. So like I said, this microphone is very, very good for its price. Like I said, generally it's a $45 to $50 lapel microphone, and it's really good. And looking at my phone, yes, it's a little bit loud. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very loud, but it's also directly next to me, where the phone is generally not this close to me. It's about that close to me. And it's way off. It's directly next to where the camera would be. So there's a greater distance between me and the mic. Now, that also means where if I'm talking loud, it might peak. But if I'm not talking as loud, you can hear me in a way where it's actually clear. With my testing, I just spoke to you guys in a lower voice. I actually did some low voice testing, and while when you talk with a lower voice, it does pick up some of this extra background noise, it's very good. It also comes with these windscreens on it, so if you guys are outside doing an interview, you guys don't get all the wind in it, which is pretty good. And it's also tiny and compact. So just so you guys can get an idea, this is a much lower voice than what I usually speak with, just because I want to show you guys a real example of what a real world situation would be. And this is almost if I'm whispering, this is much lower than when I normally speak. So if I have a sore throat and I still want to make a video for you guys and it's not that, to the point where I can really be screaming at you guys like my normal voice, this microphone can be, obviously in post-production, be upped a little bit and it can sound like a good microphone. it can also make me seem like I'm not even sick at all. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this microphone is worth the purchase? Do you think it's a little too loud? Which note in post-production background noise is taken away to the best of my ability, as well as audio levels are adjusted? Let me know down below. So before the conclusion on whether I say you should buy this or not, just remember, this is 100% wireless. There will be no interference unless you get a phone call. But if you're using an iPod, you shouldn't be getting phone calls unless, your best friend is like, hey, oh my God, let's FaceTime. Then you really shouldn't be getting phone calls. But that's okay. You just put your phone on Do Not Disturb, and hopefully nobody from your favorites list and your contacts decides to call you, because then it will interrupt with the voice memo app, which, by the way, it's just plugged directly into the phone. That's how it works. I'm bad at making these types of videos, so hopefully I'll get better. But anyway, here are some of the features that this mic has. Besides having the 3.5mm jack, which allows you to plug into just about any phone with or without an adapter, iPhone 7 insert here, it comes obviously with a clip, so you can clip it on and you can use it for more professional-like interviews. Right now I have it, with the wire going through my shirt. Very easily that could be avoided. I just feel like that's a little bit more professional, but again, very easily that can be avoided. Now this is an omnidirectional microphone, as the Amazon page says, so it does pick up in all different directions where the audio is coming from. But that's good, because theoretically now if I go like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, the audio should still stay pretty constant, and it shouldn't really be changing drastically. And if it does, a lot of people would like to hide that in post-production, but that's just not natural. Now, the kit itself comes with an awesome little, I want to call it like a felt bag for you to put the microphone in, and it's a non-static bag because obviously you have this 3.5mm jack. You don't want that jack to get ruined. You don't want any extra damage to get done to it. So it's a very nice carrying pouch that it comes with. Obviously, it has their logo on it, and it's just amazing. It works. Also, the kit comes with 2 extra, I call them wind filters, but they're probably not wind filters. I don't even think they're pop filters. There's some sort of filter that goes on top of the microphone so that when you're outside, it does sound a little bit better. But obviously, it's more than likely a wind filter. I just didn't do my research for this video. Also comes with a little bit of a Velcro, I guess, wrapper. You can wrap it up with Velcro, and it just looks, I guess, amazing. Like I said, I'm not very good at tech, I'm good at tech, but I'm not really good at these types of videos. I'm trying to get better. So if you guys have any, suggestions, let me know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today's video. I hope you all did enjoy. Like I said, comment down below what you guys think I should do next. I'm trying to spend more along the lines YouTube earning money to buy these products. As a matter of fact, I used part of what I've earned so far from YouTube to purchase this mic. However, I did have to spend a little bit of personal money. So if it's like something really expensive, you can comment it, but the chances of me going over, reviewing it, showing it, playing it, little to none. I mean, if it's like a cheap product, maybe. And we are a budget YouTube channel as of right now, so anything budget-wise that you guys want us to showcase, or you want me to showcase at least, comment that down below. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Noah. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Enjoy awesome audio from now on, and stay unique.